Olá, I'm Chris Linares, and here we are back to talk about what turned women on. And Tracy's back.
I'm here.
I love to have you here.
I'm usually behind the camera.
I know she's
with my time cues and stuff, but then Chris brings me on.
We talked about how important to understand that we need to turn us on first. You know, and if we don't develop what I call a sensual lifestyle, that you truly are listening to your body. You know, that's what sensuality, the word sensuality comes from a Latin word sensualita, that means connect with your sense. And we are not connect with our sense. A lot of us, we eat when you're not hungry. You know, like I always ask women, like, when I see my daughter, kids are so sensual. They're so connected with their sense. Like sometimes my daughter is running around and she's eating and then she leaves like a half cookie on her plate. Which adult woman leaves a half cookie on her plate?
Never.
We don't. You know, even if you don't want anymore, because a lot of us, we don't listen, and we learn not to listen to our body. Like, I don't know about you, Trace, but my father, I remember when we were going to travel, my mom used to say, "Go to the bathroom," but I don't want. But we are going to the car. You gotta go. So I learned how to pre-pee before I go to
I've never heard of
travel.
that before.
Yeah, and then when I was in the car and I really want to go to the bathroom, I said, "Daddy, can you stop?" "Oh no, the stop is on the other side of the road." And I'm like, "What?" So like right away, you know. And when I don't want to eat something, my mom used to say, "How can you do this? How many kids are dying?" And it's about guilt. It's about not listening to your body, and that's a lot of us right now. You know, a lot of women come, you know, to Diva Dance, and I connect with women that say, nothing turned me on. You know, I'm married, I have kids, my husband cannot turn me on, but she doesn't know even how to turn herself on. So my question to you, Trace, how do you turn you on?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Well, I think what you said about being in touch with what your body is telling you, and you talk about kids, and I think we train them not to listen to their bodies and to really. I think it's important that we stay in touch with it. You know, if we feel full, stop eating. And I think that I noticed times when I'm happiest is when I do what my body's telling me to do. You said in the last blog entry, I think you talked about, if you're tired, take a nap. If you're hungry, eat. And I find when I get the most stressed out is when I'm trying to, I've already had too many carbs today and I better not do that. But if I find I just relax and let my body tell me what I need and what I want, that's, I think, when I'm the happiest and I guess the most plugged in and turned on. If that's, you know, the sense.
And let's talk about this book, because I mentioned in the first, you know, when we were talking about what turned us on, about this porn for women. And I'm sure a lot of people are like, what? She's going to talk about porn for women?
And you scared me to death because she comes to me with her accent and, you know, I'm going to talk to you about porn for women. And I thought, no, this is North Dakota, for heaven's sakes. But the book is hysterical because what it basically is.
Yeah, and actually, yeah,
it's pictures of men fully clothed.
Yeah.
Mostly
and
clothed,
the thing is,
doing the laundry, doing the dishes, vacuuming.
Yeah, we can show
which is so funny.
Yeah, and I love it because it was the Cambridge Women's Pornography Cooperative. What a nice place to work, huh? Imagine, like, where do you work? Oh, I work at the Cambridge Women's Pornography Cooperative. I don't know how to. I'm the foreigner.
I don't have my glasses on.
I'm the foreigner, and she cannot.
I don't have my glasses because I'm
okay. You got the book. But what I love about it, they interview women asking what turned them on. And they come up with this series of book called Porn for Women, and trust me, they're not paying me to do that. I'm just showing. And I love, like, you have this, like, can you show, Ryan? Closer? Okay.
He can zoom in.
Can you zoom in? Let me get one. Oh, so many.
She's got paper clips.
Yeah, I love this one. Yeah, I do. Can you zoom in this? So here's a guy saying, "Oh, look, the NFL playoffs are today. I bet we'll have no trouble parking the craft fair."
Well, that's just fantasy, right?
Yeah,
there. That's
and
not,
you know, and the book shows, like, you know, men taking the garbage out and helping the women, and truly, sometimes I think it's hard for men to understand, but turn us on. Having somebody that help us, that, you know, our idea of porn and what turns us on is different. What do you think?
Well, you know, I think about that book when a friend of mine used to say that her mother used to always tell her, as goes the day, so goes the night. So if you...
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that good? So
Yeah,
if you as a woman have been cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids all day, and your husband is sitting there watching football all day long, and then at night he expects to be all romantic with you. Well, guess what? You know what? The woman's probably not in the mood because you haven't really, you know, and not that you can't enjoy football. Everybody's got their time when they can do things that they want to do, but do you think she really wants to cook and clean all day? Don't be expecting her to just cater to your needs when you haven't really been paying attention to hers during the day.
Yeah.
So, and this same friend used to say she loved her husband most when she'd walk in the kitchen and see his back to the sink doing the dishes. And she said it was just a little thing that he would do, but she said that meant more to her than flowers and candy and all the so-called romantic gestures, because she said it meant he valued my time and was realizing that we both had responsibilities in the home. So that's why that book is so perfect,
and I love that,
so true.
what you are saying. Again, if we are not able to listen to our body and the needs of our body and able to express, like I was talking to a woman this week and she has a 2 years old, and she was telling me, I feel like I don't have any sex drive anymore. I don't feel, and the thing is, because, you know, I've been there, you've been there, when you have a little one, don't expect to feel the way that you felt when you met your husband, and see the beauty in it. And, you know, I think our biggest challenge right now when it comes to bring more, you know, turn us on, or our relationship on, is understand that I think we need to develop the eye to see the extraordinary in the ordinary things in life. And like you say, you know, sometimes, you know, you are tired, and that's why you need it. And you know, maybe you don't need a hot night. You just need to say, hey, can you hug me and, you know, massage my feet because I'm tired. And right now, you know, as you are doing this, you are touching, and we are going to talk more about in the other video blog about scientific ways that we can truly turn on our relationship, and touch is a powerful way that we can do this. And like you said, what happened in the day is going to influence in the night. So guys, if you're watching us, I don't know, call your woman right now. Actually, I received an email from a guy that he said after he watched the video blog, he felt inspired to give flowers to his wife. Oh,
that's so
sweet.
I
don't know where you are right now. Call your wife and say something, you know, make her feel special today if you want to turn her on. Or even say, hey, do you need help around the house? That's a way that you can turn her on. Trust me on that. They made a book about that.
But, you know, I think the same goes for women, in that if you've been nagging him all day and criticizing him and, you know, you know what? He's not really going to be all that into you in the evening. So I think it goes both ways, that we both have to sort of be aware of our behavior is very indicative of what happens later.
Love it. Thank you so much, Tracy. And hey, if you wanna today get a Diva Dance DVD so you can find a fun way that you can increase your energy and turn yourself on. You have interview here with science and doctors that talk about the power of our mind and body connection and how we can increase our energy. You can just post a comment in our She Says
on this
video
blog.
On this blog. Please, positive. I don't have therapy this week. No, can be negative. It can be suggested. It's okay. Bring it on.
But
I go to therapy next week. Yeah, give it a suggestion. Or you can go to our Natri Diva Facebook. Like us there, because every week we're giving free stuff and ideas. And so 2 women are gonna take it home, or men, Diva Dance DVD. Thank you so much, and I see you next Thursday.